Yeah. And I know some other languages, they just use like I'm gonna just relate to Madagascar because French is their second language.
Same, yeah,
So
French.
they
The
they,
French
they
will
use a
borrow
lot of
from
French
English.
words.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
sometimes they forget the Malagasy word
Yeah,
and they
yeah, yeah.
prefer to use the French. Like,
Exactly. And how many speakers are there of Malagasy? A million.
there's
More.
30 million people living there.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. And
yeah.
still, amongst that living modern linguistic community, there is this angst, there is this anxiety sometimes over that very issue. Guess what? I just had a conversation in French a couple of days ago with a group of people in Paris. It was a Zoom call. And the French speakers were having a conniption over the French word for ageism. They could not think of, one was asking the others, comment on dit ageism au français? How do we say ageism? And they all looked at each other in Zoom and their eyeballs are, they can't. And how many millions of French speakers are there in the world? And yet they can't come up with an equivalent for this English term, ageism. And self-empowerment, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it in French, their native language. So that's the same example as you're talking about. What do? They'll take the English.
Yeah.
Because it's convenient, it's instant.
Yeah, that's what I would do. If I didn't know a word, I would say it in English, but with a French accent. Like refrigerator or whatever. Or whatever it was. But I would always try to use the Malagasy words, like the native, because and it would impress the people. Like they would just say, "What is the word for refrigerator? Is frigo or
frigo? Frigo is more of a slang.
Yeah. They'll say that or the actual word. And then after I would say "Vata pafangasiana," and they're like, huh?
So is that the Malagasy?
That's the Malagasy word. Yeah.
Now, how does that break down?
Vata is body. Mangasiaka is code. When you connect certain words, it becomes a P. So it's like Vata Pafangasiana.
Got it.
So it's like the body that's
that
code.
Is so cool.
I love the etymology.
Exactly. That's me. Yeah. I'm so into that. Mahalo, bro. I'm proud of you for being Kanaka. And then
like super
you put yourself in that. I mean, it took a lot for you to put yourself out there like that. There was a lot of fear involved. There was a lot of learning and a lot of anxiety involved in being that person. I've been that person, I know. So in Aloha, Hawaii, we say pauhau, pauhau. But for TV with my grandma, it's pahuholeleki. That's TV. And then she'll say kiwi. It's the same example as earlier. I said palewawai versus klipa. Kiwi versus pahuholeleki. Pauholeleleo for the radio. For my grandma, that was it. And then it's that older generation Ni'i house speakers, they use the same word as my grandma. So I know it's legitimate, but yet it's the new speakers, immersion school crowd who insists it's only kiwi. And when I do use pauholeleki, they laugh at me. And I'm like, bro, joke's on you.
But it makes sense when you think about, if you go back to the etymology on stuff like lumi ho'opau pilikia.
That's more of a slang. Seriously, it wasn't meant to be taken so seriously.
But then that goes to like the pahu ho'olele is like whatever box that does something with the sound. Whatever box that whatever.
Yeah.
Room where you get rid of your problems.
Yeah.
And even in like Malagasy, which is an older language, it's like masu anju, which is the sun.
Okay.
It's eye of the day. Masu is maka, Andrew is day, eye of the day. So a lot.
To mean what?
The sun.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, Masu Andrew. Yeah. So it's like looking at those things and thinking about how instead of just thinking of one specific word, they would do words that explain the word. Like pahu ho'oleleleo.
French, Spanish, same thing.
Yeah.
French and Spanish, the same